The challenge is about the same. I mean, in a lot of ways, it's different in some ways, but it's a lot of ways it's the same. So we have this marvelous moment for a do-over. You know, we can decide, hey, what that felt like and what we want it to feel like. How we're going to play, how we're going to stay in the moment, how we're going to get on the edge and play on the edge and feed off each other's energy, and let's be those gutty little black knights and give somebody a go. So that's the expectation going forward. We can't kid ourselves about who and what we are. You know, we're underdogs, doggone it, but that's okay. You know, we kind of like that place, and we'll have a plan and we'll play better. We got another, oh my goodness, outfit coming to town on Saturday. They had a big win in their opening week. They've by having Rocky there as their head coach, they've kept great continuity in their program. They've been practicing against the option now for a little over 9 months. You know, going back to their bowl game against Navy and then Cal Poly and now us. So they're obviously going to be as well schooled as anybody that's ever played this offense. Rocky's got a great background with that offense. Played quarterback in that offense. Was at New Mexico for years and years against Air Force. So he knows that as well as any coach in the business. And his focus he leans a little bit to the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, it's a nightmare. Another 4-year starter at quarterback who's remarkably prolific, who I've seen up close and in person. A nightmare at running back, a couple of really gifted tight ends that they use creatively and effectively, and some guys at receiver that can run by you. There were a lot of opportunities on offense. We moved the ball in the first half. We drive the ball down the field and then turn it over inside the 5. We do some of that stuff. You know, we had opportunities on offense. Again, if the turnovers stop us, and as I say, the thing that was frustrating is I felt like we were trying so hard not to make a mistake. We weren't playing. We weren't letting it go. We were like, as I say, we were not on the edge as we settled in and played a little. And there were some personnel issues. We didn't play as well, but some of the guys we were most concerned about, you know, played a real solid performance. Like, you know, Momo Kaima, when he was in there at center, son of a gun, he played a solid football game for us. Unfortunately, couldn't finish the game, but so there are good news stories, bad news stories all over the place. You've heard me say what I think the challenge is. The challenge is, guys, to drop this ruck we're carrying around that's weighing us down of the expectations and relax and play the game. That's what everybody's excited to do. Is everybody's excited to watch us play, which implies letting it go. And so getting the guys to step out on the edge, help that voice, reinforce my voice all week long. I think the other challenge they have, the more pragmatic challenge they have, is they're the presence in the barracks. If we're not making, you know, we've created an opportunity time-wise to get the amount of sleep we need to have a fresh football team on the weekend. If we're not doing that down there, that's our senior leadership. They're the ones that have got to enforce that. There's got to be a tremendous sense of urgency to get that fixed. Again, I'm reading tea leaves there, but those are a couple of things where those guys, you know, they don't. I don't want to give them a long list of things to get done, but there are 2 things right there. Reinforce, guys, let's get on the edge. Let's play, turn off the scoreboard, play the next play. You know, light our hair on fire, such as it is, what hair we have, and go after these guys, and then, but make sure that we're a fresh, healthy as we can be, as fresh as we can be when we step on the field on Saturday, so they get our best. If our best ain't good enough, it ain't good enough. But let's make sure our best is out there.